why production? Because I feel like everybody's like you're talented, you're intelligent, all that good shit. Like why production for you? Like when you was coming up, why was that the thing that you said I want to kind of just mesh with it and make history?
Actually, I was rapping first, and this was around the time Playboi Carti actually started rapping when we was in high school. I wanted to rap on my own beats. I didn't want to use YouTube beats. So I was like, man, I wanna make beats that I can rap on. And that's why I started producing.
So you started producing to make the beats for yourself.
Yeah.
Wow.
But then didn't you like get a background for knowing the different instruments and stuff like that because you were in a marching band?
Yeah, I was in marching band from since I joined. I was actually playing with the high school marching band since 6th grade. So every year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I actually just.
So you were like advanced.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was advanced in band. I was first chair and everything, like over the older kids.
Oh, that's big.
So and I actually just donated $10,000 to my band, to my high school band.
And what high school was that?
Creekside High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did it all start? Where you come from? Like, what side of town?
South Side, Old National, Bethesda, Union City, all of that down there. So, most kids down there went to Creekside or Banneker.
Or like Westlake or some shit.
No, not Westlake. That's where them rich kids went to.
You was raised with your mom and dad?
Just my mama. My dad was always moving around and stuff, so it just ain't work out. You know how they go.
How y'all relationship now?
We cool. I talk to him sometimes.
You feel like you own or something?
Nah, I don't owe nobody nothing. I owe my mama everything.
Oh, no, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I love
your dad ain't called Afternoon yet?
Yeah, all the time. You throw him a couple hundred.
Yeah.
Thousands.
You got siblings?
6 of us in total on my mama's side. And my dad, I can't even tell you how many kids he got. I don't know. I met one. I don't know the rest.
Okay.
What was your first? Okay, what was your first like? I guess you could say local hit, and what was your first big hit that reached like gold or platinum status?
My first local hit, I'd say like Spin the Block.
Okay.
Yeah, Spin the Block, or probably Granny Crib with Lil Durk, or Spin the Block with Lil Durk and Pluto. In my mainstream, super. I feel like, well, they say it was F&N, but I say like, to me, it felt like it was Supergirl because
I agree.
That's a big song.
That's the one. Agree. That's the one. So when you was making these beats for yourself, when did it hit you that, man, I gotta start giving some of these beats to some other people because that shit gonna make some income?
Actually, what happened, I always felt like my beats wasn't ready. Like I was like, man, I don't want nobody to hear these yet. Like maybe like folks in my hood and shit, I used to be like, man, listen to this. I just made this. That's like in the beginning, but like I always felt like I was never ready yet. Like even like now, I still be like, man, I need to go harder. So I always felt like nobody was ready to rap on my beats yet because I was still perfecting it. But it came to the point where people was hearing my beats, they wanted it. So by the time I met Casino, and I was still felt like I wasn't ready, I met Casino. Casino was hopping on everything. So then that's when he took me to Pluto, and I was like, well, I gotta turn up faster and keep practicing even more because I still feel like it ain't ready.
You in the game now.
Yeah.
EA Sports.
Facts.
So how's that moment, man? Like the phone line changes. I'm sure you still got your homies and your family and all that shit, but now the phone at any given moment can be your caller ID will read Future or Drake or Kanye or whoever else is calling your phone. Like, is that kind of surreal and how you deal with it?
At first it used to be like, damn, bro calling, let me answer this. Now it'd be like, oh yeah, bro calling, shit.
I call him back.
Talking about.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it don't be on. Sometimes I miss the call. I always hit him back. I always still be humble.
Yeah.
It's just
But that anxiety of like, oh my God, it's not there like it used to be. Like.
Yeah, back then it was like, shit, Future called me. He wants some beats, man. Let me finna pull up right now. Sometimes I wouldn't even have beats ready. He'll call me to pull up a song, and I'd make like 10 beats in 2 hours. Right before I pull up on him, and be like, man, and he'll go crazy on the whole pack.
How did it feel, like getting your first hit? Like,
it still motivate me to go harder. Now I feel like, cause like when you get your first hit, it be so many people chasing that money. Like, they say you ain't make a hit until everybody coming for the check. So it's like, you got this person saying they did this and this person saying they did that, and then just fucking up the money. Or like, not fucking it up, but really just holding it back, like, where you gotta wait longer. So it's like, damn, I gotta go even harder, get another hit, because this money finna take a long time, because these folks saying this. And then it's like, you get another hit, then you got another person saying something, you're like, you think you done did the business perfect, and it's like, then another one, so now I feel like I gotta get another hit.
So when you say like these folks are saying this, you mean like other people are staking claim to helping you make the beat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like saying that
samples and loops and shit.
Yeah, that's why I rarely use loops unless it's like I was there when they made it, or like I just know for sure that they did it. Cause the business, it'd be like stuff for like up and coming producers. You'll give them a chance, and like they'll be like, man, I need 8,000 advance, and it's their first placement, and they'd be like, what, bro? My first placement, I got $1,000. Yeah, so it's like the business of it just make you want to work with only people that you familiar with. That's why I just stay in the circle with my producers.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask you. So do you have like a team of producers that you work with that like kind of help rejuvenate your creativity?
Yeah, it's Wicked Money Family, my label. It's
Okay.
We got like,
and you have a label of producers?
Yeah,
okay.
It's like 11 of them in total, but they all doing good. So we just got to get them to do great.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's.
You ever collab with another producer, like another popular producer?
Yeah, but them be like the homies, like Metro, Southside. Them like my brothers, TM, DY. But outside of that, I never collab with another like big producer.
If you had one collab you can collab with, like, who would it be?
Well, coming up, I always wanted my sound to sound like Metro, so I would have said Metro, but it's like we already going, yeah. So, I say like maybe Timberland.
Okay.
That's hard.
Yeah. Oh, definitely Manny Fresh too. Yeah, Manny.
So let me ask you this, because a lot of people that like aren't from Atlanta and that aren't familiar probably want to know, how did you come up with your famous producer tag?
It was actually Young Scooter who came up with it. He had a song called Real Talk. Where the first thing he said, ATL Jacob, shout out to the Ox. Assalamu alaikum. So I knew that was the tag as soon as he did it.
Yeah.
I just started throwing it on all the beats.
Shout out the street.
Oh God.
Hey, one of the most touchiest moments, and with shouts to Sonny Digital when he was here, we talked about it, but one of the most touchiest moments as a producer is when you get that call for them files and them stems and all that shit. So how does ATL Jacob balance that? Because sometimes you got the homies, man, I need to mix it, man, send the files, send the stems, and then some producers like, hell no, it ain't gonna happen. And sometimes that's strange relationships. So how do you deal with it?
Sometimes, to be honest, I hate sending files because they never know how to mix my beats. So my secret that I'm about to give to everybody is I mix my own beats and I send them the WAV file. So it still hits. That's why Right On still hits the way. And it sound like the way when I made it, because I gave them files just in case they needed them. I was like, we not using files on the final master. We using my WAV file.
Your mix.
Yeah. So when it comes to sending files, it's just.
So you tell them no?
Yeah, like, to be honest, like me and Pluto, we use 2 tracks. Whole album 2 track. Just, we don't need files no more. That's like going by the books, man. We go by vibes.
Mix his vocal, mix your beat. That's what it is.
Yeah,